Hello, I hope you're doing well. I'm Yolanda and this is Consulting with Yali. Thank you so much for tuning in once again. Thank you so much for clicking into this video. In today's video, I just wanted to quickly remind you or to tell you that please move in silence this year. 2026 is the year in which you move in silence. In the past, you've shared your goals, you've shared your dreams, you've shared your plans to those that you trust, not even complete strangers, to the people that you trust the most. And things haven't really panned out the way that you wanted them to. And a part of you feels discouraged. A part of you feels like, or is asking yourself questions, what am I doing wrong? A part of you is actually blaming the very same people that you tend to go to with your plans. A part of you is looking at them sideways like, why did I tell this close friend of mine about this goal or about this plan and it didn't work out? Why is it that when I came to them and then I laid out the foundation, I literally told them everything? Now they went about and actually did everything that I said I was planning on doing. I don't want you to be looking at your friends sideways. I don't want you to be looking at your family members in awkward or wrong ways. You just need to move in silence. You need to move in silence. Speak when you have to. If there's a job, there's an advert, there's something that you're applying for, don't tell your partner. Don't tell your mom, don't tell your dad, don't tell a friend, don't tell nobody. I know some of you may ask or may wonder, but if Yolanda, I keep quiet, how is it going to come to fruition? I believe in the power of my words. I believe that if I keep saying it, it's going to happen. Well, there's a way of going about it. You don't have to say exactly what it is that you're working on. But you can always say, for example, if it's a job that you are looking for, that you've applied for, you don't have to specify the job. People already know what you're qualifying for, so they can already kind of assume what's next for you. It's okay to describe what you would want or the kind of lifestyle that you'd lead, once you get this particular job. But you don't have to say now, this particular company, this is what they're looking for. You don't have to go into those details. Okay? Because the thing about it is, your energy, the minute you start telling people around about what you're planning, what you have done, what you're waiting for, what you're anticipating, you start to feel this excitement. It's as if it's already complete, it's accomplished, you've done it. And then you let your guard down. Because remember, everything is energy. Everything is energy. So if you're going to go around telling people that I'm going to go buy a car, this is the particular car, you're acting as if there won't be any challenges along the way. You're acting as if everybody around you wants exactly what you want for yourself. We're dealing with spirits, people's spirits. Most importantly, you need to be mindful of your own spirit. Because we both know that if it's a car that you're about to purchase, it needs your undivided attention. It needs you mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. You pray about it. You pray about it, you fast, you meditate, you do all that you need to do to be in alignment. But the minute you're going to start going around telling people, you emotionally, internally, it feels as if you've already gotten it. Therefore, you don't have that intensity when it comes to your emotions, when it comes to your creation. Because remember, you create when you're in that state. The state of stillness, of being calm, connected to self. The minute you start talking to everybody, you're connected to the world, the external world, not to yourself. Not to yourself. So please be silent. Be silent this era. I know it won't be easy for you, but at least you know that you can always talk about the kind of life that you want, in terms of, let's say you are describing that, something tells me this year I'll get a car. And then you start describing the kind of a car that you want. You don't have to name the name, like the brand. You can always describe it so that you can find that feeling. But you don't have to exactly say, in September, this date, this is what I'm doing. I'm going to do it exactly like 1, 2, 3. You don't go into those details. You don't go into those details. Let's maintain our aura. Let's maintain our energy. Everything is energy. To apply for that job, it needs energy. It's not about applying, putting in your CV online and then press send. No, it's energy. You have to be with it. You have to see yourself. You have to feel it. Okay? When you are drafting that CV, when you're editing it, you need to be present. You need to be invested emotionally and spiritually. If it's just one of those, let me do it, you're not going to get the job. You've seen it happen before, whereby you were just doing it for the sake of doing it. You're still stuck in the same place. Where's the intensity? Where's the emotionality to it? Where's the connection? You have to be vulnerable in the process. I don't care what you're doing. It needs your vulnerability for it to work. You have to be vulnerable. Be vulnerable to the cause. It'll open up to you, because remember, when you're being vulnerable, you're opening up. You're letting loose. You're letting open. So you're opening yourself up to receive. You're opening yourself up to receive. So that's it for today. It's very late, but I really wanted to shoot this video. I don't even have my tripod, but I decided, you know what, let me just shoot this. And also, on top of you being silent this term, or this year, or this period, this era, please, please keep your word to yourself. Before you can keep a word to your daughter, to your friends, again, to your colleagues, keep your word to yourself. I said, I think on my last video or whenever, I said that when I'm shooting my 21st video, I'll definitely buy myself a new microphone. And actually, I'm doing that. That's why I wanted to shoot this video so bad. I was like, it's already late. It's dark. There's no light. And you know what? I really don't care. I bought myself this wireless microphone that you see over here. So I just want to post this video, and just keep my word. I'm so proud of you, Yolanda, for keeping your word to yourself. Just this little gesture, just this little act of kindness to yourself, it'll go far. Just you deciding, you know what, I said on my 21st video, I'll actually, upgrade my microphone. Perhaps you didn't say anything about your video being proper, shooting it, during the perfect time and whatnot, but here it is, you bought it. Are you gonna shoot? Are you not gonna shoot? I'm gonna keep my word to myself. I'll definitely shoot and I'll post the video. How it performs? Oh well. But I feel so good. I'm even smiling right now. And I'm not even smiling because eventually I decided, okay, let me get myself a microphone. It's because, oh wow, look at me. I actually kept my word. I didn't fail myself. I didn't disappoint myself. So stick to your plans, okay? Stick to your plans and zip it. Zip it, zip it, zip it. Zip it. If you have to say anything, pen and paper. Pen and paper. Write it down. Okay, write it down. Trust me, it'll all come to light. It'll all become successful. You are becoming successful this year. In fact, you are already successful because of how you're already thinking, of how you've already planned out your 2026. Let's just stick to the plan. There will be dark times, tough times. It'll rain and it'll pour. For you, when it rains, it actually pours. And also when you win, when you succeed, oh my goodness, again, it pours. The blessings, they pour, isn't it? So you struggling this much, it's nothing new to you. Because again, when it's time for blessings, when it's time for those W's, when it's time for those wins, God, he's like, he shows off, basically. He shows off. So act like you know that. Act like you know that God is about to show off. Okay? Act like you know that God is about to show off. Love you so much. Take care of yourself. I will see you again soon. Bye.